It's all about push play. And it's not about what you say. You're the messenger, not the message. Just get people to go to the message. If you want to be the messenger, you complicate this significantly. It would be like any different job you have today. If I could learn probably most of whatever it is you all do in a period of time. Some would take me some education, some would take me some time, but I can learn that. Okay, that's just something you can learn over time. It'd be much more effective if I can push play and learn it, so you don't have to teach me. And so instead of somebody having to learn everything, you want them to push play or listen to a voicemail, listen to a video, whatever the case is. We want to push play business. We're already a tell me more business. So write this down. These are key phrases. You're talking, we're a tell me more business. We're a push play business. If you're talking to a direct selling professional, a relationship marketing professional, they're all interested in systems. See, systems work, people fail. So you want systems. You want to continue to create systems. Systems work, people fail. So the reason people fail is they get distracted. Sort of the simple daily actions, the disciplines take hold. Okay? The one thing I'm really clear on after 25 years is people are very inconsistent. Okay? And so it's okay that they're inconsistent if you can count on their inconsistency. So what you're looking for is to create enough systems that the disciplined people will follow, the casual people will follow sometimes, and the other folks that don't follow, there's a system. So there's no excuse at that point in time, but you just want to follow a system. So when you're brand new, you're just waiting people. You want them to get the information. You want them to listen to any information that's available in the back office. You want them to listen to all the voicemails, and you want them on every conference call that's going to happen in the next 2 or 3 days. The last thing you want to happen when somebody's waiting for their affiliate kit is you want to introduce them to as many people as possible in their up team. So, do you have your sponsor's number? Great. Do you have your enroller's number? Great. Do you have their enroller's number? No? Call your enroller and find that out. Call that enroller and find them out. Call them up. Say, hi, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Scott. I'm brand new to the team. Tell me your story. Why are you here? What's most interesting about GeneWise Life Sciences? If everybody in here would just take time over the next couple of days to call 2 or 3 people upline and ask them what's most interesting, why are you here? You have stories. Now, a brand new person that's waiting for their kit doesn't have a product story. Is that true? So the most important thing they can do in the first couple of days is to borrow other people's stories. So they have to borrow yours if you have a product story. And if you're so new you don't, you need to keep going upline until you find a product story. So that here's a product story, here's a business story, here's why you're in the right place at the right time. So write that down. Product story, business story, right place, right time. You want to ask as many people upline. These are all the things you can do before an affiliate kit even gets here. Make sense so far? Am I talking too fast? Nope. I'm gonna keep moving because that's how I work. That's how I roll.
That's how I roll.
That's how I roll. That's how I work. All right. So what to do? All right. So next thing, what to do is important. So you know what to do while you're waiting for a kit. The next thing is what to do. Okay. The next step over the next couple of days, the most important thing you can do in this kind of business is be in front of somebody else. It doesn't matter how much you read. It doesn't matter how many internet sites you visit. It doesn't matter how many contacts you organize. It doesn't matter if you make a list of 500 people. If you don't expose any of them, it's all just a waste of time. So the most important thing you can do as an affiliate is introducing your business, your opportunity, your product to a new person on a daily basis. And the best way you can do that is to compress a number of exposures in a short period of time. I've been doing this a long time. Tom shared with you a story. He was in a business for a couple of years. In a short period of time, I was able to go from here to there and build a very, very fast business. And the only difference between myself and other very talented people that were part of that company is I understood the law of compression. And you might want to write that down, the law of compression. And really the compounded effect of putting action in place. So you can talk to if you want to be successful in direct selling, relationship marketing, network marketing, you need to expose 100 people one way or another. I mean, there's just no way around it. I'm just going to be as honest as I can be. But you don't have to do 100 people in 2 days, but you do need to do 100 people. And if you do 100 people in a year, that's 2 a week. Okay, that's the math, 2 a week in a year. If you did that, yes?
Now, when you say expose 100 people, are you saying bring in your business or just talk to 100 people?
No, I'm not talking about, I'm going to ask for a decision. So I'm going to get very specific about this. So it isn't an exposure unless you've asked for a decision. I mean, because I could talk to 100 people in about 45 minutes. I mean, I could pretty much stand in front of the supermarket, hand out cards, and I talked to people. But I didn't follow up, and I didn't ask them to make a fundamental decision. So I'll talk about that. So over the course of 12 months, you could talk to 100 people or 2 a week, and that would be 100. And that's a good strategy. You'll probably be very successful if you're a year from now. You talk to 100 people, you enroll, probably 20, 30 of those people over time. Now, the first 10 you talk to, you're not going to do very good at. I mean, like any new skill, it's brand new, you have a challenge. You're trying to learn what's there, what to say, what not to say. Oh, I said the wrong thing, I don't know the objections. I probably didn't do a right tone, I didn't have enough confidence there. That was wrong, I totally misled them. All this stuff goes on during the first 10 exposures. The next 10, you do a little bit better job, a little bit more comfortable. It's just how that works. The next 10, it gets better and better and better. So when you do 100, if you do it over the course of a year, you start figuring it out 3 to 6 months later. It's really about what happens after 20 or 30 exposures. You can take the same 100 and you compress it in 100 days. It's one a day. I mean, it's not like, oh my goodness, I had to spend 10 minutes every day. It's 100 people in 100 days, right? It's 10 minutes, so compress it. Why would you want to compress it? Because at the end of 3 months, you're still going to end up rolling probably 20 or 30, maybe even 40 people, but you did it in such a shorter period of time, you have action. But you got much more proficient quicker. So it didn't take you 3 to 6 months to be proficient. It took you maybe 2 to 4 weeks to be proficient. The next 2 months, you're very successful. So you have to ask yourself, as a teacher and as a leader, as a person, how quickly do you want to learn the skill? So that's 1 a day. You could also compress 100 in 30 days, which is really only 3 a day. Now 100 still sounds like a lot in 30 days, but if I say it's really talking to 3 a day, that's not a lot of time. In fact, I'll share with you before you leave today how you can talk to 3 people every single day and solve that by about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning if you want to, or 9, or whatever you want. But there's always people to talk to every single day. It's not difficult. But what you want to look is in 30 days, what you're really looking at is 3 a day. Now, you can also compress 100 people in 10 days, right? That would be 10 a day. Now, that would be aggressive. So when people get in an opportunity and really blow the doors off, what they're typically doing is they're running 50, 60, 80, 100 people in front of them in a week or 2 weeks. That's what people, you wonder, how do they do that? That's what they really do, typically. If you don't have that energy or time, absolutely okay. I'm not here to make anybody wrong about their plan. I'm just sharing with you plans. I would say you want to look at a plan that's somewhere between 3 a day and 30 days and 1 a day and 100 days. That would be the right plan if you want to accelerate your business. Anything further than that, your results will be about 1/4 as successful as the previous plans. And the reason is your competency improves along the way. The other thing that happens if you compress exposures is you have a lot going on. You're busy. And when you're busy, you don't have time to try to convince people to join you.